The first question says make W the subject of A plus 2W cubed minus S. So first I'm going to move A to the other side. So it's going to be S minus A. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide S minus A by 2 because the goal is to isolate W. So we have to move everything else on the other side one by one. So now we need to get rid of the cube on W. To do that, we're going to take the cube root on both sides. So W will equal to the cube root of S minus A over 2. That is your answer. Next question says rotate triangle A 90 degrees anti-clockwise about the point -1 and 1. So -1, 1 is this point. So this is your center. And they want us to rotate this 90 degrees anti-clockwise. So anti-clockwise is going to be in this direction. So if this point is horizontally 2 units away from the center and 1 unit vertically, so over here it's going to be 2 units vertically and 1 unit horizontally. So for this point, we're going 3 units horizontally and 1 vertically. So over here, it's going to be 3 vertical and 1 horizontal. So that's over here. And this one is going to be 3 units horizontally and 2 vertically. So over here, 2 horizontally and 3 vertically. This is the triangle that we get after a 90-degree rotation anti-clockwise. So now it says describe fully the single transformation that takes shape A to shape B. So if you look at shape A and shape B, we can clearly see that there's an enlargement. And if we match the points with one another, we can see that the center of enlargement is, as you can see, all the lines are intersecting at 0, 1. So center of enlargement is 0, 1. And since the direction of the shape is different, so that means the scale factor is going to be -3, not positive. But if we compare the lengths, this one is 3 and this is 1. This is 1, this is 3. This is 3, this is 1. So each of these lengths have been increased by a scale factor of 3. But since the shape is in the opposite direction, so it's going to be -3 scale factor. Then it says simplify fully this algebraic fraction. So you have a quadratic equation in the numerator and a linear in the denominator. So let's factorize the quadratic one. So x squared plus 6x plus 8 is going to be x squared plus 4x plus 2x plus 8. We split 6x into 4x plus 2x because 8 has the factors of, because if we multiply the quotient of x squared and the constant, that's going to be 8 times 1, which is 8. And then if we list down the factors of 8, that's 4 times 2 and 8 times 1. So if we pick the set of factors, which when added or subtracted gives us the middle term, which is 6x, that is 4 times 2. Hence, we replace 6x with 4x plus 2x. Now we divide the equation into 2 groups. This is the first group and this is the second group. In the first group, we have x common. So in the bracket, we'll have x plus 4. The second group, we have 2 common. So it's going to be x plus 4 again. So now we take x plus 4 common. And in the next bracket, we'll have x plus 2. So now if you rewrite this fraction, numerator is going to be x plus 4 times x plus 2. And the denominator is 2x plus 8. Now if we simplify the denominator, that's going to be 2 times x plus 4. So we can see x plus 4 get cancelled out, and our final answer is going to be x plus 2 over 2. Next question says simplify 3 to the power of 6 whole power 5 over 9 times 3 to the power of 7, giving your answer as a single power of 3. So for the numerator, whenever you have a power outside the bracket and inside the bracket, you multiply it. So that's going to be 6 times 5. And the denominator, we can rewrite 9 as 3 square because 3 times 3 is 9. So now this is going to become to the power of 30 because 6 times 5 is 30. And when you have similar bases being multiplied, you add the powers. So that's going to be 3 to the power of 2 plus 7, which gives us 3 to the power of 30 divided by 3 to the power of 9. Since as we said previously, that when we have similar bases being multiplied, we add the powers. So when we have similar bases being divided, we subtract the powers. So it's going to be 30 minus 9, and that's 3 to the power of 21. That is your answer as the power of 3.